'Tis I, the rumpled one. Hey, enjoying a nice rainy day up here. I don't know, maybe you can hear the wind in the background. Sitting out on the front porch. Oh, I got a lot of work to do, but I thought I'd just take a moment out to talk to you. I watched a video earlier today. I think it was East Tennessee prepper. And he was it's kind of a response to what he's been seeing on TV with the doomsday preppers. And I don't know, I guess there's a couple of shows out there talking about preppers. And he wanted to, make a point, and I agree with him. It doesn't take a lot of money to prep. I remember watching the show, the Doomsday Show, the other night, and they talked about this one guy had spent, I don't know, $10,000, $15,000 in preparations, food, and I don't think he had that many guns, and then there was that one guy who had it looked like a whole second house. He had a huge gun safe, or two huge gun safes, and I forget, he had like 2 or 3 years worth of food. Well, that could be discouraging to the preppers who are starting out. Or it could be discouraging to any prepper when, they go in and all they have is one little, 3x3 closet, and that's their preps, but you see somebody else that has, 4,000 square feet worth of preps and can demoralize you. Or you see some guy with a huge workshop, and with every tool under the sun in there. That could be discouraging. You think like, man, how could I ever do it? Well, don't worry about what other people have or what other people do. You got to do what's best for you. And it doesn't take a lot of money to prep. Now, you can go to the dollar stores, you can go to the thrift stores, flea markets, yard sales. You can even dumpster dive or go to the dump and find things that you could use. And that's a whole nother video. But the point is, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Just a little bit each week. And if you use your noodle, you buy things on sale, so you stretch that dollar. You sit back and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and then maybe what you want goes on sale, and then you can score it big, like those blue containers the other day that I got, for basically free because I opened a charge account there at Amazon.com. You may have seen that video, you may not have, but that was a pretty good deal. So those deals might not come up every day, but I'd say probably about once a month or so you can find a really good deal. And the other thing is that it doesn't take a lot of money to prep because you really don't need a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, you see everybody running out there buying, 27 guns and 50,000 rounds of ammo. There's a saying, beware the man with one gun, because he practices with it. It's real easy to get caught up. Personally, I think I got a shoebox full of knives. Yes, I bought some, and then people, say, oh, you like knives, and then for birthdays or Christmases or whatever, they wind up giving me knives. I got all these knives. Well, I really can't use them. I mean, here, let's see what I got in my pocket. I'll show you what I use. I'm not here at the ranch. This is what I use right there. Swiss Army knife. And the thing I like most about it is this one little thing right here. Tweezers. See that? Because just the other day, I did a bonehead move. I took my gloves off, and I was over there in the blackberries. Well, needless to say, I got stuck a few times. Well, some of them you can just pull out, but then I wound up using the tweezers. But, and then I got this old cheapie, this here. One of those, don't buy this. But, one of these, what do you call them? First responder knives, because this thing right here is supposed to be able to break the windshield, and then this right here you can cut the seat belt with. But, if I need to open a box or something, or cut a piece of rope, That's what I use this for. But other than that, you know, just on a daily basis, you know, even in my in a bug out bag or something, you know, this will pretty much do about 80% of what you're going to need a knife for. I mean, so you don't have to go out there and buy a whole bunch of expensive gear to be a prepper. I mean, it's just, that's the marketers, you know. You know, I don't begrudge anybody for doing what they do to make a buck, you know, an honest buck, that is. So if they want to sell stuff to preppers or to anybody for that matter, you know, that's okay. If they want to advertise it and call it tactical or paint it camo because, you know, it increases sales, well, hey, more power to them. You know, I'm not going to complain or begrudge them that. But the point is, I'm not going to be suckered by it either. So, listen to that. It's blowing. In fact, the weather report says we're going to get 60-mile-an-hour winds here. But, you know, it's a nice rainy day, cool, so that means I'll be working inside. I can't decide if I want to show you the inside of the shop or not, because see, my shop doesn't look as nice as I think it's my buddy E-Neil. He's got a really nice looking shop, but mine's a little messy right now. I might show, I probably will. I'm going to wait till I get it cleaned up. Anyway, back to the point. Doesn't take a lot of money to be a prepper or to survive. Just got to use your brain, and don't get caught up in all that stuff out there that you can buy, and don't get caught up looking at what somebody else does and comparing yourself and saying, well, they're up here and I'm down here and I just give up. That's not what it's about. It's about doing the best you can with what you have in the moment. So I guess I'll just let you guys know that if you fail to prepare today, then you're preparing to fail tomorrow.